Oh yes, crypto legends, how is everybody doing? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic today. Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin, also some altcoins, the dollar index. We can see the money printer going on ever so slightly. Nevertheless, it is going on, and we should be seeing the money printer continuing to go on and printing a lot of dollars in the next coming months. How is everybody doing? Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button on your way in. Let me just say hello to the beautiful community here. I can see Philip is here. I'm watching from Jamaica, he says. Let me know where you are watching, guys, where you're tuning in. Let me know right away in the comment section. Peter, let's go, Andy. Where is the cheddar? We're going to talk about the cheddar right away on the live stream, of course, as always. Good afternoon, Nisil, 𝗖𝗍, thanks for joining. Ben, Andy Pandy, yes, sir. Peter, Relief, 10th on the like button. Absolutely awesome. John Moran. Hello, Andy from Ireland. Alan. Hello. Paloma here. Hello. 𝗖𝗍, Jackie Wood. Robert. Joe Bennett. Jackie Wood. I got my mother here in the comment section, always providing support. Good morning, Roman, Benjin, Max, Bin. So many people here joining, watching from the bath. Watching from the bath, Ben. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, first of all, who was here on yesterday's live stream? Who was paying attention to the Bitcoin price on yesterday's live stream? We need to go through what was mentioned yesterday. We usually do that, whether it's a good prediction or a bad prediction. We talk about the analysis, where we were right, where we were wrong. It doesn't matter. We analyze the situation every single day and looking at the previous analytics, the previous data that we did mention on yesterday's live stream. We talked about this possible scenario, sweeping up those lows at $67,500. Who was paying attention on yesterday's live stream on a possible setup on Bitcoin? Get that sweep of the lows, and we're looking for those highs of yesterday to be taken, giving us a really nice move of over $1,000, guys. Who was paying attention? Who was here on yesterday's live stream? This is basically this price action right over here, getting that sweep of the lows and getting the recovery to claim the highs and taking profit. You can see the importance here of taking the profits exactly at that level. It's a sweep of the high. It's a liquidity game, guys. It's a liquidity game where you sweep lows, you come to the highs, you sweep highs, you come to the lows. This is basically the setup that was mentioned on yesterday's live stream. Remain patient. Look for those lows to be taken. You get acceptance back above. you're looking for the next highs to be hit, giving you that beautiful trading setup. Let me know right away in the comment section if you were paying attention on yesterday's live stream. Did anybody manage to jump into this long position, right? It was a trading plan. We create those plans, it happens, and we look to take profit. Beautiful day trading setup here. This was a move of over $1,000. When Bitcoin moves $1,000, you're using a little bit of leverage responsibly, having clear setups, clear stop losses. We got all the way up there, guys. We got all the way up there. This is basically this price action, as you can see on the chart. Sweep up the lows, look for that recovery. This is your take profit zone, guys. Especially when you are rejecting. If you were to blast off this level, then of course we could be seeing continuation to the upside. However, we were consolidating, exactly testing that high over here and getting the rejection. Main reason why this level was very high resistance, it was because it was the point of control from this consolidation. When we get the fixed volume profile tool and analyze this range, we can see that high volume node providing the resistance right over there. So bang, swing failure pattern, double bottom, beautiful rise to the top, giving you that great trading opportunity on yesterday's live stream, guys. Let me know if you did join into that setup in the comment section. We are going to go today, guys, no doubt, with the next levels, the next trading plans I am looking for here on Bitcoin. So make sure to pay attention here in the next coming minutes, because we're going to analyze that trading plan just like we provide almost every single day here on the streams. We mention about the setups. So I need your support, guys, if you want to continue to see me on YouTube, giving you that analysis, giving you those scalp and day trading setups. I know most of the people on YouTube do higher time frame analysis. Bitcoin's going to hit all-time high. There is a lot of liquidity up there. We're going up and up and up. Or basically we're going to crash down, and looking for crazy targets at like 50, 40K, right? We analyze the situation daily. We analyze the internal levels here. As you can see on the live streams, we talk about day trading setups, a setup that could happen in that same day, in a matter of hours, guys. I need your support. I need you to absolutely destroy that like button, guys, because this information, I wish I had someone on YouTube talking about these potential setups, trading plans, good risk management, target zones, right? This played out to perfection. This is why we talk about these crucial target levels, all right? Because that is where you need to get out. Okay, a lot of people might maintain the long position. They want to go higher. They want to maintain that level. This is day trading and scalping. We're trading level to level, guys. Let's go right away through the comment section. I want to know if some people did get into that trading setup. There was actually a pretty nice long position here right now at this range. We had a kind of a similar double bottom, right? We love double bottoms. I did enter that trading setup. I hope some of the Legends trading community also entered. You had a really good long position. I entered a little bit late, but overall creating a swing failure pattern, and we actually hitting the highs of the zone, which is kind of an acceptable scalp take profit zone, right? You can see how it's a liquidity game, guys. This on the higher time frame from yesterday was much better. Sweep up those lows, bang, you get the entry, you come back up to the highs. This is where you take those profits. Now we have a little bit of a mini range one. We actually just tested these highs, which is an acceptable take profit if you did manage to get into this small little swing failure pattern. Overall, it is giving you that move of a $300-400 approximately, right? Really nice. Same scenario, guys, but on a lower time frame, right? You can see this one right over here playing out. Boom, come up to the highs. Now we got this one right over here, bang, coming up to the lower highs of this mini range that we formed during the last couple of hours. Let's talk about, zoom out a little bit, because yeah, this if we do not break from here, then it's not going to be looking too great. Let's just take a look here at the slightly higher time frames and analyze the local situation. I want to zoom out with you guys and understand where we at, right? Guys, let's go right away. I need you to absolutely destroy that like button. I don't know what's going on, guys. You know, I don't know what else do you want. What do you want from the channel when we're analyzing the situation together and we're talking about, you know, a lot of successful trading setups, right? You know, let me know in the comment section. Why aren't we getting that like button getting destroyed Why, do you enjoy coming in here and me analyzing the markets for you and looking for possible setups? Because, if I don't see the engagement, if I don't see the people, recognizing the value with the like button, and, I know most of you do, okay? So nevertheless, let's go right away. Let me know whoever got into that trade. I'm going to go through the comment section. I want to know if you entered this setup, guys. Let me know. Amazing TA Andy says, watch and listen. Thank you very much. Aditya with the Legends Trading community. Yeah, we did talk about that long setup on the Legends Trading community, a sweep of the lows here internally. Look for that nice little scalp day trade to the upside. So we swept the lows. Now we're getting a bit of a recovery during the last hour. So let me know right away. Hi, Andy. Big fan, bro. I came late to the party. What the next move will be, up or down? That is a very good question. Up or down? Well, the most internal setup that we've had here, all right, was this one right over here. I mean, this was an acceptable long setup right over here where you sweep those lows and you're looking for the recovery, which we are hitting the highs of this small little range. If we are going to get this breakout of this range, it's going to be looking quite good. We are getting supported from the previous day value area low and the point of control, basically, right? This entire consolidation, right? When we get the session volume profile, anybody that is new here on the channel, the SVP, the session volume profile, which is giving us that volume range from the previous days. So we got the value area low from the previous day point of control, and the previous day value area high. Where we are getting supported currently is at the previous day value area low and the previous day point of control. We're getting the reaction. This looks juicy. When we get these reactions, this is the moment to get a trading plan. No doubt sweeping those lows was an option to get into that long position. So right now, we should be breaking the highs of this range. Okay, that will be looking pretty good. You can see a small little double bottom right over here, and this could bring some steam if we start breaking the resistance high from this range. It does look like that we want to have an attempt right over here in breaking through. We swept the lows. Now it is time for the bulls to step in. They need to step in right now in the next coming minutes. I think it is highly likely that we are going to get that juicy breakout as we speak, right? Kind of, we know what the price is going to do, right? We just, that this is a crucial moment to get that squeeze move to the upside. Now, I want to analyze here if we do see the VWAP that could be providing a little bit of resistance. That VWAP could be providing a little bit of resistance, no doubt. It is an acceptable take profit zone. In this morning's update with the Legends Trading community, we mentioned this area to maintain nicely as support. So what has happened here basically is you formed that low, okay, during today. You're getting supported from the previous day value area low, but not only that, you are actually getting here to the 7/8 Fibonacci of the pivot low of yesterday to the pivot high of today. And you can see that 7/8 Fibonacci. Let me just clear the chart here 1 second. So you can see here how we are holding very nicely the 7/8 Fibonacci, and you're forming that double bottom, guys. These consolidations are the bomb diggity to get into a trading setup. I cannot stress it enough, right? When we get a reaction at a certain level, just like yesterday's trading long setup, you're getting a reaction, you're moving up here. The overall plan was coming down to sweep the lows and get acceptance back above. You got a few minutes to decide if you want to get into that long position with the stop loss beneath the liquidity grab low. Beautiful rise to the upside. This is the same scenario. We're just hitting that VWAP right now that is providing resistance. As you can see, tapping it here to perfection, we're getting a little bit of a reaction. I would expect the price to have an attempt to go to higher levels. Why do I think so? Well, let's zoom out and I'll explain here a little bit with Elliott wave theory. I'm going to explain a little bit with Elliott wave theory here why I would believe that we're possibly going to get another move here to the upside. Well, that is basically reading yesterday's price action. We mentioned on yesterday's stream, whoever was paying attention, on the possibilities for this leg to the upside. To claim that level, it's basically looking at very low internal Elliott wave theory, where we mentioned here, it does look like that we're forming a one wave right there. we had a second wave, we formed a third wave, we were bouncing. And the main reason I was looking at this long position on yesterday's stream to sweep up the lows is to create that fifth wave. Now, when you create a fifth wave and you create a failed auction or a double bottom, right, or a double top if it is impulsive, that is the moment that you realize that you could come all the way up to the fourth wave right over here. That is a classic zone where you're going to be hitting. You're going to hit that level with an ABC, right? With either an A or an ABC. Maybe the A wave is not going to hit it, and then the C wave is, right, in an ABC corrective structure. So that was basically the movement here. Why could we go higher? Why could we go lower? I mean, no doubt that, you know, since this high created on Monday, you are in a downtrend. There is a bearish case scenario where you are reading this as, you know, that this could be a much complex a WXY in a three-wave structure, and you're forming a three-wave structure right over here, and you're going to move to the downside in between today and tomorrow. It is definitely a possibility, but if we're just reading this local price action, the main reason why I think that those highs could be hit again above $68,900, I do see a chance. We're getting big resistance right now at the VWAP, getting a current reaction at that zone is based on a possible three-wave structure here. Because what I can see on this low, right, unless this is going to be a 1, 2, and we're forming 3, 4, 5, or a possible A, B, C to the upside. That is if the VWAP doesn't get massive. We are getting quite big resistance at the VWAP, no doubt. We're getting a little bit of a pullback at the moment. So, yeah, from this scenario, I think there is a chance anybody that did manage to get into a long position, no doubt that VWAP, even these highs are a take profit zone, okay? They are a take profit zone right over here. The VWAP is a take profit one, no doubt. But overall, these lower highs, it does look interesting. Now, there is the bullish case scenario. There is the bearish one, which you're forming a three-wave structure right there. You're going to form a swing failure pattern. This is a crucial zone, guys. This is a great trading plan if the price does manage to go all the way up there. What trading plan is it? A trading plan here. You can also see a kind of an inverted head and shoulder, right? I know some of you guys can see this. There is the possibility of an inverted head and shoulder structure right over here, as you can see. So it's definitely something to take into consideration, this pivot. This would be a crucial pivot to take a trading decision. If you get above this high, you can swing failure pattern, no doubt, but you can create also a successful breakout. Anybody that has been long in here, this range, no doubt that we want to take some profits. We're getting a big rejection from that VWAP, but we're just on the top here of this level of resistance. Oh, if this does not hold, it's not going to be looking good. We're getting a pretty big rejection if these resistance zones do not hold here at the $68,000. This needs to consolidate. The price needs to stop here. If not, it's breaking down. It's not looking too great. We need to consolidate here. Yeah, it's getting the big rejection from that VWAP. Wow, what a big rejection here of over $500 straight smack down. This is why if you're longing, you want to take profit at these levels of resistance. You definitely want to take those profits at the resistance zones here. So this is why when we're talking technically about these internal scalping levels, we are talking level to level trading where if you do get into a swing failure pattern here from this level, wow, what a massive rejection. I got to say that this was a very aggressive short position, okay? This peak right over here where we had the VWAP, if you want to get into a short position right over there, it is very aggressive, no doubt. It is a very aggressive short position because you're having a quick pump to that level. You're not getting a major reaction. You're not consolidating, and you would be basically fighting the trend, right? If you were to short that VWAP, you need to have a tight stop loss, right? Because this could still continue to the upside, right? It's like trying to long this major drop, right? Maybe we're going to get a V-shaped recovery. Maybe it can get a V-shaped recovery from this point, and then suddenly, you know, it's very difficult to long here. It's very difficult to long, to short, right? So I prefer, obviously, these consolidations where you can create those trading plans. You form a swing failure pattern from that consolidation that you formed, and you're looking for the highs. This is already giving you a really nice move of around about $400. And if you do maintain that long position, of course, to the VWAP, you're getting a move of over $700 in this case. And this is happening today. This right over here, no doubt, was on a very aggressive short position, okay? That was a very, very aggressive short. This is a short that I would personally not take when I'm looking at my strategies, unless there's massive confluence at the VWAP, all right? That's, you know, looking at the session volume profile, or just looking at this fixed range. You might have that high volume node at that level. Yeah, there's really not much confluence based on levels at the VWAP, so it's a short trade that I wouldn't take, guys. I wouldn't have jumped into that short trade. I prefer consolidations, swing failure patterns, double bottoms, double tops, just like the one provided on yesterday's stream. When we get volatility, massive move up, massive move down inside of this mini range, I remain patient. I think the best trading plan that I could provide here today would be the price action recovering to the $68,900, which is basically this morning's highs, okay? We have an interesting neckline over here, which is basically the point of control of this mini range, okay? We have a point of control of this mini range that we had during the last few days. So the best scenario here, all right, the best scenario would be breaking out from that point of control of the consolidation that we had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right? This consolidation where we do have that point of control where we did get resistance here during the last couple of days, right? Yesterday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday. There is still a chance here of forming a higher low. This is going to be very interesting price action. You could be forming that inverted head and shoulder. The consolidation is still maintaining at this zone, just getting a bit of volatility up and down at the moment. So if we do manage to break successfully the resistance highs from yesterday and today at $68,900, there's no doubt a high chance that this could be very explosive. We do have a daily level that has been untapped at $69,460, okay? $69,438 if you're looking at the Bybit chart, okay? It's going to provide some resistance, no doubt. But I think that would be a clear sign of strength. If you get Fibonacci from this pivot high created from Monday at 70,700 to that pivot low here created on Tuesday yesterday, the 618 Fibonacci is where we have that daily level. Anybody that is not following, anybody that is not aware, that daily level is basically a daily close and open that we haven't tapped just yet, right? Let me just zoom in on the chart on the daily, and you can see here the daily close and open, right? From these candlesticks from Monday and Tuesday. It's a nice fresh daily level. That daily level right over here, it's a big zone where we've closed and opened. We can see that the 618 Fibonacci is sitting at that level from the pivot high of Monday, okay? Pivot high here from Monday at 70,700 to this pivot low from yesterday. It's going to be a big rejection level, right? It is a trading plan. The price might just roll down from here. We're going to talk about major levels of support right now, okay? Because we talk about shorts and longs inside of the zone. Make sure to take into consideration those trading plans, just like the one yesterday provided on yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream, this trading setup was relatively easy, okay? Sometimes we do get easy setups, very very easy to recognize that, you know, if we swing failure pattern from here, we're just going to get that jump back above the Tuesday highs, right? It's just going to very likely going to happen. Right now, where we at right now, it's forming a little bit of a major reaction. Okay, we're still consolidating here. No doubt I'm interested in long positions after the drop, but overall it's you know, it's not managing to break through. We've got a big rejection right now during the live stream after that pump, so we just need to go with higher time frame levels to consider a trading setup. So we're going to talk about the breakout of this resistance, okay, at $68,900, basically yesterday's and today's highs, forming that possible inverted head and shoulder. This is if the price does not roll down from here. That is a crucial zone. Consider a swing failure pattern from these highs of today at 68,900. I'm going to say yes. If you come up to this level and you fail to break out and you move beneath the level, we just need to be aware that it's just going to have a first rejection and then break through. But it is definitely a considerable short position if you reject from those highs. And the main reason why is because of the momentum waves that we've had during the last couple of days. 1 wave, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can we consider an A, a B, and a C right there, creating a failed auction? Bang, and rejecting from here, and then we're going to roll back down to the lows. Definitely an acceptable short position, guys. If we reject, we break out with very poor price action. We're moving up here with very low volume, right? Very, very important to take into consideration that volume. If there's no volume on the breakout, we form that rejection. This is an acceptable short position, but we need the rejection, just like we needed the rejection from that low here mentioned yesterday, okay? We need that price action to get above, right? This is explained in detail of what you need to see. There's no limit orders beneath 67,500 because the price could just smack down from that level and go to much lower levels. We need the price action here, just like I've been drawing, okay? Look at my Picasso drawing here. We need the price action to get above that low again to then consider the long trade. So same goes with this level, right? We know this is a big resistance level. We rejected on Monday. Tuesday. We rejected today as well. It's a crucial pivot point. It can get a massive breakout based on the inverted head and shoulder that I've just shown you right over here. And it can also reject. It's going to be a moment where you're going to have an opportunity and you can manage risk very, very well. It's either going to be a long or a short position, right? Well, my goodness, what are you talking about? It should be either a long or a short. Well, no, it really depends on what price action is going to be formed here. There is the bullish case scenario, this major resistance. Are we going to get an explosive breakout with extremely high volume? Then I would say, hey, this is looking quite bullish. We're having lots of volume and we're breaking the resistance neckline here of this possible inverted head and shoulder. I don't think this is going to reject. This actually might come down, maintain this level, and that could be a very good long position. Our invalidation point can be, you know, just give or take $100 to $200 beneath the neckline, giving the possibility of the price to continue to the upside in between today and tomorrow. That is only if we do successfully break above $68,900, which we did get resistance Tuesday and today. What happens if we do not get a very successful breakout? We do get that movement to the upside and we create very poor price action above this high and very, very choppy with very low volume. That is also a decision moment. You are seeing in front of your eyes on the chart that the price is not managing to break above the level. You can see the bulls getting exhausted. You can see no volume. When you hit a resistance zone, you want to smack out of that level with very good price action, move $500 to the upside with incredible volume. Then you say, okay, this is actually pretty bullish. But if you do get this price action at this level and it's getting very choppy, Well, you know the deal, right? You know the deal. This is very likely going to get a big rejection and come back down to the lows, which is going to be your take profit zone. So we want to analyze. This is a very, very crucial zone, guys. This is where we can create that trading plan. The best scenario here is to set the alerts, all right? So you might think to yourself, this dude, he is talking about the price may be breaking or the price may be coming down. Well, trading is all about this. It's all about analyzing certain levels and how the price action reacts at that level. That is when you need to step in and take action. So the best thing you can do here on Tradingview is set those alerts at 68,800. Put some alerts here. Put 2, put 3, put as many as you want, so you know that you're getting that alert either on your phone or on your computer, right? And then you are checking how the price action is reacting at this 68,900. You get the breakthrough with massive volume. My goodness, this is looking bullish. You might get one first rejection at this daily level at $69,400, where you are hitting the 618 Fibonacci as well, right? That is a zone where it's a very aggressive short if the price is very punchy, okay? When price is very pumpy, and you want to get into a short, it is a high confluent zone. You got a daily and the 618 Fibonacci, the most respected fib level. It could get a quick pullback down to the neckline, okay? It's a very aggressive short. Stop loss should be above those highs as you reject. It's very, very aggressive, okay? Because the price, when it's punchy, it might just blast through. Not my preferred setup, even though it's a high confluent zone. Best level is the neckline here. Yesterday's and today's highs. Swing failure pattern choppiness. You're looking for the price to smack back down to the lows. You break out successfully. This is good. High volume. You reject from the daily. You're looking for this level possibly to get a reaction. That is your golden ticket for the price to continue to the upside. You probably have that inverted head and shoulder target zone, okay? What if the price does not pump from here? All of this analysis is going to go in the bin. It's all going to go in the bin because price action might just be weak right now and it's just going to roll down. What is the trading plans for long positions? What do we need to see? What would be a sign of weakness and a sign of strength of the bears? We talked about the levels here, all right, to the upside. Now, we got a trading plan over here, like I just explained. What would be the trading plan down here? This is what I want to know, because maybe we ain't going to go all the way up there. So we need to have another trading plan beneath current price levels. Because if we only talk about this scenario, what if the price rolls down from here? Well, I want to have a plan here and I want to have a plan here. And actually, if this plan fails, we do not get any of those reactions, I want to have some plans down here and I want to have some plans all the way up here. And this is what it's all about. Plan your trading setups away from the current price action where you do know where the price is going to get a reaction. Okay. So what would be the plans here to the downside? What would be the plans here to the downside? This is what we're going to talk about right away, because the price is rejecting quite strongly here. It's getting, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame that the price did not gain that momentum. But overall, what would be the trading plan? It's going to be very, very interesting to see how are we going to react on yesterday's lows. All right. So let me just take a look here at the lows from yesterday, which is not the greatest swing failure pattern level. Okay. It's not the greatest liquidity grab level. And the main reason why is because this wick has already been a liquidity zone, right? You've claimed that liquidity from the lows here created on Tuesday, right? That was already a liquidity grab. So the more times you hit this level, the more chances you have in breaking down. There's only so many swing failure patterns that you can create, because there will be a moment that you're just going to break down. So this is why this is a little bit of a dangerous area. However, there is a chance. Let's just say it that way. There is a chance in actually bouncing from that zone. When we take a look at Fibonacci from this pivot low to the pivot high, we front run the 7/8 Fibonacci level. Okay, 7/8 Fib level was slightly front run with yesterday's drop from this pump from last Thursday till Monday. That is sitting at 67,150. I like the 7/8 Fibonacci. It's an incredible respected level. We're actually bouncing from this local 7/8 Fibonacci here. We got a beautiful bounce of a few $100s. So 7/8 Fibonacci is no doubt a very well respected level. And if we do add confluence to it, such as a pivot low for a liquidity grab, no doubt that you could create that local swing failure pattern, get a little bit of a bounce right there from that zone if you do manage to get the price action above that low. Yesterday's was much better, okay? This one is not looking that good. It is an aggressive zone here where the price could just get very, very punchy and go all the way down to the lows here created on Thursday. I don't like it too much. I don't like it too much because just because this has been the sweep of yesterday's lows, it's already swept the liquidity, and the liquidity here is, it's much wider. You could get a much larger move here to the downside. So it's good. It's acceptable. I'm just going to say it's acceptable. If you do get that wick to the downside and you get a recovery, no doubt it is a possible long position, all right, to come back up to the highs. But I would have to see the price action getting a massive recovery. I don't mind entering late on that long position. However, I do see an acceptable move up. It's a zone that we want to be extremely cautious because it's a pretty empty area where we do not have really much support. So if we were, let's zoom out here and create another plan because it might just drop. We're looking at here at a recovery. And what if the price does this? Boom. And starts breaking down very aggressively. No doubt that the clearest pivot is this one. I want that pivot to maintain, guys. And I'm going to explain right away, okay? So when we analyze here the Bitcoin price zooming out, we had the daily level here that was tapped to perfection. Right over here, we can see that daily level created here from Sunday and Monday, right? We got that daily level that was tapped beautifully on last Thursday, getting that bounce. The main reason why I want this zone to hold, guys, we're just going to zoom out. Let's get those daily levels out of the way for 1 second just to clear the chart. And I'm going to explain what I would want to see here on the price action. This zone is crucial. The $67,000 range is a crucial level, guys. Do you remember why? I'm sure you do. A lot of pro technical analysts out there. The main reason why this is such a crucial pivot is because of the point of control between March and April, right? That is the zone where we got massive resistance also in April and in May after the breakout. We got a huge bounce just last week, okay? Whoops, we got an alarm here going on. We got, sorry about that, guys. Just going to check out what's going on. Apparently, fire alarm has gone on, so hopefully there's no fires. Anyway, that was interesting. Bitcoin alarm, yeah, that was the Tradingview alarm, guys. Sorry about that. I was just confirming with the colleagues here what is going on. Is there a fire or not? But apparently, it's a fake alarm. Anyway, smoke alarm. Yes, it was. My dog got nuts with the alarm. Sorry about that, guys. So where were we? Wow, that was a big distraction. Yeah, about this point of control here from March and April. We got a beautiful bounce here just last week, okay, on Friday, Thursday, Friday. That's where we got that epic bounce from this point of control. So we want to maintain above that level, okay? We can wick beneath it just like we did here in between Thursday and Friday. So if we were to get that move here to the downside, I'll go through the comment sections right away, guys, but I want to give you this brief explanation and not lose focus. Then we'll go through the comment section and see what's going on. What I want to see here is if we were to dip beneath this low, there is the chance of reading this as 5 waves to the upside, right? From the 1st of May here, we got a possible wave 1, wave 2 right there. This is the wave 3. We do not want the 4th wave coming all the way down and overlapping this first wave over here. This 3rd wave is already very long, okay? We're getting the nice corrective move here on the 4th wave. If we were to dip beneath the lows from last Thursday at $66,200, this is going to be a crucial point. This is a very this is an acceptable long position, right? Let's keep it that way. This is really an acceptable long position, but I would take it as a failed auction. I would really not be too interested in trying to catch the bottom here, okay? And look for that failed auction recovery back above the Thursday lows at $66,200. If we get that drop, we come back above, this is going to be looking great, okay? Because we do see this 4th wave forming 3 waves here to the downside, potentially in a WXY, okay? No doubt it's definitely a scenario right over here. 3 waves up here. We're going to form those 3 waves down here, claiming beneath the W right there in that 4th wave. But most importantly, I want to see the price action not overlapping here, the $65,500, which is very, very close to that low. Could we gently tap it, create the failed auction? Absolutely yes, guys. This could be an epic swing long position. This is looking at the 4-hourly time frame. It is unlikely that this is going to come all the way up here in one day above the 3rd wave, okay? So this will take very likely several days, which would be an epic swing long position. But what we need to see is that failed breakout from the lows created here from last Thursday. So I would set some alerts at that zone, no doubt as well, okay? Take it into consideration for the possibility here of the, the swing failure pattern, the failed auction. We get beneath that level and we recover, it's going to be looking extremely good. It's going to be looking extremely good here for the price to gain that momentum in the next coming days. This setup would be looking something like this. You create the low and you're sitting on your hands. You're sitting on your hands till you get the recovery above that low from Thursday at $66,200. This would be looking at something like this. Bang. You get into the long position. Once you recover, you have your stop loss beneath the low, and you could be targeting above $72,000, if not higher, if the price is going to get very explosive. So you got, this is a massive, massive setup, but you need the price to get back above, okay? Because I know the deal. You're going to get people trying to long here the drop and catch the lowest pivot possible, and this could get dangerous, guys. This is a zone where you could get that massive wick down because you're losing the point of control, and you could be heading back down to the value area low of the entire range. It is a crucial pivot. This is a typical zone where people are going to get burnt if they're just adding to their position, getting into limit orders, and you just suddenly get that massive drop of a few $1,000s out of nowhere. And you want to play it safely. You want to see the bears getting exhausted and maintaining that low here from Thursday. That is your trigger. You want to ride this wave. It does not matter, okay, to catch the low here, right? Say that you want to try and catch the low, you might get liquidated or stopped out, all right? It doesn't matter getting into the long position from here, all right, or from here. The best option is obviously after the failed move to the downside, when you can see the exhaustion. This is the moment that you want to enter that long position when you see this price action. You swept the liquidity, and the price action is getting acceptance, and you got a beautiful possible 3-wave corrective structure. When we do zoom out, we can read the market as in this is a corrective structure, right? You can see that this is impulsive, this is very corrective and choppy, this is massively impulsive, and what we're forming right now during the last week is very choppy and corrective. So no doubt it is a very, very good possible long setup to see that next leg to the upside. If you are interested in trading, you know the deal. You do have Bybit, which is my number one. You have 𝗖𝗍, you have Bluffing, which are no KYC platforms. You do have the greatest bonus available, only with the links down below. Bybit for me is the number one crypto trading platform. I know a lot of people cannot trade on Bybit based on KYC and, depending on where you are. So the best options is Bluffing and 𝗖𝗍, where you do have no KYC. Basically, with an email and a password, you can start trading in minutes, guys. Email and password, that's it. No verification. Check them out, guys. You got an insane bonus down below. So that is the scenarios, guys. A little bit of the setups on the higher time frame. I'm going to go quickly through the comment section, say hello. Sorry about that, guys. Smoke alarm going on, or fire alarm. I don't know what it was exactly. My colleagues will be saying afterwards what the heck was going on. Let's go through the comment section. Tortuga, my man, SPX left too many gaps on the CME and now it's going down to fill them. We can take a look at the ES. Bullish alarm, says Axel. Yes, it is. I thought that was mine. That was loud. That was actually very, very loud. Thank you, Andy. Love from India. Himanshu, show Andy some love and smash the like button, guys. We got people here in the comment section saying, smash it up, guys. Smash that like button to share some love. Share some love, guys, by destroying the like button. If you do enjoy the content, the analysis, the setups, the risk management, what you need to see, what you do not want to see, right, to take those trading decisions. Nothing but education and love for the community here. Let's go through the comment section. There's a lot of comments that I haven't gone through. Andy, I am amazed. BTC reacting exactly as you had described it. Unreal. Well, it's just analysis, okay? It's just analysis. It's just technical analysis. I'm not special. I can already tell you I'm not special. I do not have a crystal ball. It is just pure technical analysis, analyzing the levels and analyzing, what is going on internally and what are the situations. I really like this level here at 68,900. Maybe the price is just going to get exhausted here, right? The bulls are attempting to move the price up and they're getting smacked down, okay? This is not a great sign for the bulls. They're getting smacked down here from the bears with that pump that we had here at the beginning of the live stream. And this is really not that bullish. This is not looking too great. But they could still have a chance. If the bears don't push down here, it definitely has a chance to get that recovery. This is going to be a great zone. This is going to be a great zone. That $68,900, either for a failed breakout, looking at that three-wave structure, and then smack down. This is a massive range, guys. It's a massive range, right, that we formed during the last couple of days. These highs is the pivot point. This is the pivot point, right, to either get the big breakout or the rejection. Like I mentioned, if we move down from here, we're going to have to be very, very cautious, okay? It looks like that we're getting a little bit of a leg down. Very, very boring price action. This pivot is not the greatest because of the liquidity grab from yesterday. I would want to see the price action do this, get the recovery, and then we possibly can look for the long position after that liquidity grab, right? It's a liquidity game. Sweep up the highs, sweep up the lows, and then we'll go from there. Not much here in the comment section. I can see here market open in 3 minutes. Yes, we are seeing the market open. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. We're getting a little bit of a drop at the moment. Let's take a look at the ES. Anybody that got into long positions, hopefully they did take some profits at those technical levels, such as the VWAP, right? What a rejection from the VWAP. That was pretty crazy, right? To the dollar almost, and big rejection just after hitting the VWAP. But overall, when we talk about scalp and day trading setups, if you're long in a swing failure pattern internally and you do get this move to the upside and you're hitting the VWAP, I would take profit at the highs already, because this could smack back down as it has. You're looking level to level trading, guys, just like yesterday when we talk about this swing failure pattern. We talk about this area to be take profit. You take profit at this level. Because it's a rejection point. It is a rejection point, and you just don't want to leave the profits for the market makers again, right? If you're not taking those profits, basically the market makers are going to be taking those profits from you. So let's go. We always watch you with family. You are a legend, says Mustafa. Wow, thank you very much. That is very, very kind. for you to say. We're watching you with the family. That is crazy. That is crazy. Just pure technical analysis, looking at level to level, possible setups, guys. It's not about being right or wrong. It's being, understanding what levels could get a reaction to get into a possible trading setup with good risk management. I entered, but I didn't go out yet, says Alexandru. Okay, so you did enter and you did not get out. There is a chance. Let me tell you that, okay? There is a chance of this holding. We are holding the 7/8 Fibonacci from the local pump in between yesterday and today, which is valid for a wave 2, right? This could be a one wave, a wave 2. We're going to get that movement to the upside, or even in an ABC, right? From the previous movements that we've had during the last few days, it does make sense that we could be trying an attempt and hitting those highs. So it is an acceptable long position as well. If you're managing risk very, very well, I wouldn't go too crazy with your stop loss. This could hold because we are holding the previous day value area low. Previous day value area low is where we have the last bit of high volume, right? That is where we're holding right now. So just a bit of volatility, it could hold, guys. This is support, nevertheless, and you could get that bounce. And this looks beautiful, right? It really does look very, very good for an inverted head and shoulder. Manage risk accordingly, guys. This could end up in a big, massive pump, but overall, it's getting choppy. We had an attempt to move up, right? And when we get an attempt in moving up, we want to see the bulls kicking in. We don't want to see them fail and coming back down to the lows, because what that means is that you're creating lower highs, you're getting the selling pressure. Bulls need to step in right now in the next coming minutes, because if not, it's not going to be looking too great. Ren coin, let's go. Don't tell me that Ren is pumping like crazy. This was a cryptocurrency that I used to hold in the previous cycle. Ren, yeah, it's getting a little bit of momentum to the upside. Nothing too explosive. It has been getting a bit of volatile moves to the upside during the last couple of days. But yeah, nothing too interesting. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 getting a little bit of a rejection right now. Getting a little bit of a pullback. We did get rejected here from the previous all-time high created in April. So it was a little bit of a failed auction more than a swing failure pattern. A failed auction with this move to the upside, and we back tested the April all-time high and got a beautiful rejection. Not really much to say on the S&P 500. I do see the S&P 500 possibly sweeping the lows from last Thursday and just coming back up to the highs. It's S&P 500, guys, is an absolute beast, all right? It's an absolute beast. So no, it's overall bullish. It is overall bullish. Hey, Andy, can you share your opinion about the DYDX for the bull run? DYDX, that is a decentralized exchange, if I'm not mistaken, DYDX on the Ethereum network. I like decentralized exchanges. No doubt that most of them are going to do very well. Uniswap has been doing absolutely crazy during the last few weeks, okay? I'm not sure if it got a major pullback, but when you do take a look at Uniswap, which is a decentralized exchange on the Ethereum network, has been doing very, very well during the last few days. Look at this. It's got it did get an epic pump, and it's actually maintaining pretty good. It is hitting a lot of resistance right now, of course, from this consolidation range, right? If you do get the value area from this zone, you're kind of hitting your point of control, the highest volume node. Very, very strong resistance, no doubt. But it's done very, very well during the last 1 to 2 weeks. Let's take a look at DYDX here for the community. DYDX for someone here in the comment section. BTC is going to pump hard, says Kick Drum. Absolutely. Money printer going on. There's some news that I want to go through, guys, in the next coming minutes. DYDX, wow, this looks extremely good. This does look really good. I like DYDX. It is, if I'm not mistaken, a decentralized exchange on the Ethereum network. Yeah, I think it is. It does ring a bell, guys. I really can't remember right now. A long time since I haven't heard about this crypto. But when you take a look at the price action during the last few weeks here, all right, since last, basically the third week of April already, I really like this consolidation. A lot of the altcoins did come back down to sweep up the lows from January formed this symmetrical triangle, which most believe it might be a bear flag, and you're going to break down. And a lot of them have popped to the upside. So DYDX, there is a chance here for a pop, guys. I think it has much higher probability to squeeze to the upside, claim all of those lower highs here in between April and May, possibly in the next coming days. The Bitcoin dominance is getting that drop, guys. So a lot of these strong mid-cap, high-cap coins after this consolidation looks pretty bullish. Let's go right away through some news, guys. We do have the money printer, not possibly, it is going on. The US Treasury is launching its first buyback program since 2002. And we can see they plan to buy back US dollar treasuries up to $2 billion and tips of up to $500 million per operation. This hasn't happened since 2002, and we can see some money flowing in during the next coming weeks and months. So money printer is on. We can see also Semler Scientific, which is a tech stock, okay, medical tech stock, is up 41% after buying $40 million worth of Bitcoin and adopting Bitcoin as its primary treasury asset, which is, big adoption, guys. Medical tech company adopting Bitcoin. It is its primary treasury asset, which is huge. Lots of companies are going to be following this one over here and getting Bitcoin in, okay? No doubt. BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF, IBIT, passes GBTC to become the largest Bitcoin ETF in the world. So there was no doubt that this was going to happen, right? BlackRock is the number one, and no doubt that they will be the biggest, okay, holding Bitcoin. There's no doubt about it. So they're already surpassing GBTC. As you can see here on the chart, right? You can see here how GBTC had massive amount of Bitcoin. They've been selling off during the last few weeks. And now BlackRock is just slightly surpassing GBTC. We have a Japanese public company, Metaplanet, to buy another 250 million yen worth of Bitcoin. Also, another public company basically buying Bitcoin. Absolutely crazy. So adoption is there, guys. It does look very good. We've got blue skies ahead of us in the next coming months and years, despite the local volatility. Thank you very much, legends, for joining. I can see many alt season incoming, says Ryvan. Maz, much love, my brother. Thanks for joining. Mike Jordan, Iman, Kick Drum. Thank you very much, legends, for joining. There is some really nice trading plans provided during the stream on Bitcoin. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.